Next topic, or any other thoughts on this?
Xavier's evil.
Actually, yes. Let's bring that up. I want this to be out in the open and for everyone to know how insane you are with this idea. And
You're such a mess.
Alright, basically, the whole idea that Xavier is evil comes from the whole concept that Xavier tends to say one thing and then does another. He says he wants...
keep going.
I guess you disbelieve this theory. He says he wants humanity and mutants to live together. Yet he runs a school where no humans are allowed. What's it called?
Yes, Negro race live on.
Well, I do get pulled over a lot. And it's basically along the lines of it's basically along the lines of how can you say that what's called you want people to live together where you're not teaching them to be acclimated with each other. You're not teaching humans to live with humans. You're not teaching humans to live with humans. It's basically the equivalent of saying, well, yeah, you're going to learn how to deal with white people, but we're not going to put you near any of them. You're going to study them in books.
Isn't that what really happens?
Maybe it's what should happen. Later we'll be filming something new called Racial Riots. we will hit random white people.
Okay, but wait a minute. I mean, for the mutants going in there already know about human society and how the human race already works. You know, they know about the non-mutants. All Xavier is teaching them at this point is basically how to control their powers.
No. Think about it this way. You hit puberty, right?
Yeah.
When things are most confused, they say, let's take you out of your environment, put you in a special school for freaks, where you can only be friends with freaks. All those people you knew before, you can't be friends with them anymore. Because we're going to take you all the way across country in some cases, so across the planet, so you can learn how to be friends with these freaks.
Okay, but at the same time, he's taking them
described my high school.
But at the same time, he's taking them out at that point because that's the most vulnerable time, the most impressionable time for them to communicate to them and explain to them the way, and a way to them to use their powers. For them to...
He never... Okay, think about it this way. If he's supposed to take them in, teach them, train them, maybe tag them, and then re-release them into the wild, how come we never see him re-release them into the wild? Everybody who leaves the school always leaves under a black cloud. It's like, I'm sick of Xavier, I'm sick of the school, I'm leaving.
Because that's boring. There's people that leave the school that there's no story behind. Unfortunately, this is all a story that he's making here. So of course he wants to make, in the story, he wants to make a conflict. And that's why they don't show it. But there are people who do leave the school to branch out, like with the original founding members of X-Men branched out to do X Factor and stuff like that. You know, and
basically the school graduated from high school and they went to college and started their own club. It was just the 5 of them.
But wait a minute, X Factor was government funded.
No, it wasn't. Later it became government funded. When they started, they basically pretended to be mutant hunters. So they could have a way to get their own mutants and start their own Xavier school, where you keep them together.
So like a black person in the KKK is what you're trying to say? It's like, I'm one of you, really?
I think we're going off a little topic, but the thing that I want to understand is that you're saying there are no humans around. What about some of those teachers? There was at least, I think, 5 of them.
They were either Banging Charles, Maureen McTaggart, she was Banging Charles. They were part of the Friends and Family program. They were like related to somebody. 2 of them were victims from mutant attacks. So while they were recovering, they lived and worked there. Which is kind of fucked up because you got a doctor and a security guard who get attacked by the Moon Bear or whatever from Moonstar, the Dream Bear. Turns them into Native Americans. Basically, it took 2 white people and said, you're now Native Americans. Now, Xavier goes, that's fucked up. You want a job cleaning our pantry?
So you're saying they're all Serbian roles?
Yeah!
That's just because they don't have a casino in the mansion.
It is in Westchester. They may change that.
It's like him and
Raceway now has slots.
I mean, all the positions that they have are subservient roles. They're janitors, nurses, not doctors. The only doctor there is an expert on mutants and Banging Charles. So,
An expert on Banging Charles or comma?
I'm not quite sure.
Fair enough.
Getting that wheelchair in the stirrups is kind of hard.
Mindful.
So, by your rationale,
Xavier's evil.
Xavier's evil.
Yes.
And the X-Men can only have mutants on it. Can't
That's-
have any other
that's-
superhero on it?
That's what Xavier is teaching. Because Xavier doesn't have any, what's called, non-mutants on there. The minute he has, what's called, someone that's supposedly non-mutant, he turns him into a mutant. He had an alien on the New Mutants. His mutant power suddenly became the fact that he wasn't violent. I'm not making this shit up.
So there was a lull there, they're just like, everyone's like, excuse me?
Yeah, right?
We were waiting for the hand. like, and when he does this, tentacles come out of his legs.
What about Longshot? He was a mutant, he just happened to be a clone creature.
Where is he?
From Mojo. Huh?
Where is he?
I have no idea.
Yeah, no one's seen him in a long time. What's the problem? Like he wasn't really mutant. Huh? Yeah, he got kicked off the regular X team. He has to be in a different dimension.
But,
He was on for like 2 years, and then gone.
Didn't Spider-Man want to get on the X-Men team?
They tried to.
He tried to.
They kicked him to the curb. They said no.
no dog was allowed.
You're not good enough because you're not a mutant. Your powers came through a different way.
Yeah, but he was having problems. They should have helped him.
That's my point.
You suck at this.
No, but I'm
Okay,
starting
and
to
that's
see
why
what
you
you're
come.
saying. That's what's scary.
No, I mean, think about it this way. Certain characters you show in the Marvel Universe, when they first get their powers, they're awkward, they don't know what they're doing, they're going through these phases where they're just learning how to do stuff. Xavier doesn't go, hey, you know, you can bring a building down by sneezing. Maybe you should come to our school and learn. Because they're not mutants. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Does Speedball go to him?
Huh? What?
Does Speedball go to him?
No. But he lived in Connecticut, there in Scarsdale. Xavier could have known.
That's like a skipping and jump away.
Yeah.
You could fall to Connecticut from Scarsdale.
In his wheelchair, I don't think that's allowed. That's just fucked up.
Yeah, so